Ladies and gentlemen, imagine for a moment that the world around you is still. The only sound you hear is the rhythm of your own heartbeat and the soft whispers of your thoughts. You are awake while the rest of the world is lost in deep slumber, unaware of the quiet power that these hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. hold. You feel something within you stirring, an energy that pulls you out of your deep sleep, urging you to rise. The question is, why? What is it about this particular time that makes it so special, and how can you harness it for your own growth? Today, we're not just talking about the simple act of waking up early. No. We're talking about waking up during a time that many people ignore, avoid, or take for granted. The hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. These are the hours that hold the potential for deep transformation, for clarity, for insight, but most importantly, they hold the opportunity for you to take charge of your life in ways you never imagined. If you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., there are 3 things you must do. 3 powerful actions that will transform this moment into a launch pad for your greatest potential. Let's begin with the first action. The first thing you must do when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is embrace the stillness. This is the time when the world is at its quietest and your mind is free from the noise of the day. Your thoughts are sharper, more focused. The distractions that consume us throughout the day haven't yet infiltrated your mind. This is your moment of solitude. We live in a world that is constantly rushing. Every second is filled with noise. Emails, text messages, social media, news, work, traffic. But in the early hours of the morning, everything is still. This stillness is not just physical. It's a silence that gives you space to hear your own thoughts. It's a silence that invites you to connect with your inner self. It's the perfect time to reflect, to ask yourself deep questions like, what do I want my life to look like? What are the values that drive me? What is my purpose here? It's in these quiet moments that the answers to these questions often begin to emerge. But here's the key. You have to embrace the stillness. Don't rush back to sleep. Don't grab your phone and start scrolling through social media. Don't let your mind immediately spiral into stress or anxiety about what the day holds. Instead, take advantage of this sacred time. Sit in stillness. Meditate. Breathe deeply. Allow your mind to become a blank canvas, open to whatever insights come your way. In these hours, you have access to a different level of clarity that is often drowned out by the noise of the day. Embrace it. The second thing you must do if you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is take immediate action towards your goals. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm not a morning person. I'm not ready to tackle my goals at 3 a.m., but here's the truth. These hours are an incredible opportunity to set the tone for your day, your week, your life. And that tone is set by what you do in these early moments. Think about it. You've just woken up during a time when most people are still in bed, unconscious to the world. You've already got a head start. This is your chance to act when others are still stagnant. And taking action doesn't have to mean running a marathon or writing an entire book in one sitting. It could be something as simple as setting one clear intention for the day, or writing down a single goal you want to achieve. It could mean taking 5 minutes to journal your thoughts or to brainstorm ideas. Maybe it's working on a side project you've been putting off. The important thing is to do something that propels you forward, no matter how small. Now, don't mistake this for busy work. This isn't about filling your time with endless tasks that lead nowhere. This is about taking strategic actions, actions that align with your purpose. The beauty of this time is that your mind is sharp and uncluttered. This is when your creativity can flow freely. When you act during these quiet hours, you're tapping into a well of focus and energy that might be hard to access later in the day when distractions are at their peak. But there's another benefit to taking action at this time. It sets the tone for the rest of your day. Imagine starting your day with a sense of accomplishment, with one task already completed, with momentum already building. By the time the sun rises and the world begins to wake up, you've already gained an edge. You've already won. Now, the third thing you must do if you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is cultivate gratitude and connect with your purpose. There's a reason why so many successful people, from CEOs to spiritual leaders, talk about the power of gratitude and purpose. These are two pillars of a fulfilled life. But in the early hours, when your mind is clear and your emotions are more accessible, gratitude becomes a gateway to peace and abundance. Imagine this. You've already taken a moment to embrace the stillness and taken action toward your goals. Now it's time to reflect on what you're truly grateful for. Gratitude is a powerful force that shifts your mindset from lack to abundance. It shifts your focus from problems to solutions, from obstacles to opportunities. And when you practice gratitude in the early hours, you're aligning your mind with the frequency of abundance, allowing more good to flow into your life. But gratitude alone isn't enough. You must also reconnect with your deeper purpose. The stillness and quiet of these hours give you a rare opportunity to ask yourself, what is my true purpose in life? Why do I get up every day and do what I do? What impact do I want to have on the world? These questions are not meant to be answered in one moment, but by asking them, you begin to cultivate clarity about your direction. Purpose is what fuels the fire of passion, of motivation, of relentless forward motion. When you connect with your purpose in the early morning hours, it's as if the universe itself whispers to you, reminding you of your potential, your value, and your power. And that's when you realize this isn't just about waking up early. It's about waking up to your potential. It's about taking full advantage of the quiet moments to align yourself with what truly matters to you. Now, I want you to think back for a moment. Have you ever woken up at this time feeling that quiet pull, that deep urge to get up and do something? If you have, then you've experienced firsthand the power of these hours. You've experienced what it's like to rise above the noise, to embrace the solitude, to take action with purpose, and to tap into a wellspring of gratitude. But if you've never fully embraced these hours, then now is the time. The world is filled with distractions. Every day we are bombarded with messages, with demands, with obligations. But when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you have a rare opportunity to escape that noise. You have the chance to connect with your inner self, to take strategic action, and to cultivate a sense of gratitude and purpose that will carry you through the day with clarity and focus. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment to embrace these three powerful actions: the stillness, the action, and the gratitude. The next time you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., don't just roll over and go back to sleep. Instead, take advantage of this precious time to reconnect with your deepest potential, to set yourself up for success, and to transform your life. These hours are not a coincidence. They are an opportunity for you to take control of your destiny, to rise above the ordinary and to step into the extraordinary. So, when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., remember this: the power is in your hands. Use it wisely. When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you enter a window of time that many people fail to notice, but those who do embrace it understand the unique power it holds. This time, often regarded as a sacred and quiet period, offers an invaluable opportunity for stillness, an opportunity to clear your mind, reflect, and engage with your inner self in a way that's nearly impossible during the hustle and bustle of the day. At this hour, there are no demands, no distractions, and the world is asleep, leaving you in a state of complete silence. This stillness is not just external. It's the kind of inner calm that allows you to listen to your own thoughts without interruption, to reflect deeply on your life, your values, and your purpose. In our modern world where we are constantly inundated with noise, whether it's the constant stream of notifications, the hum of electronics, or the ever-present rush of daily tasks, the value of silence is often underappreciated. We live in an environment where our minds are rarely at rest. Even when we think we're resting, our minds are often racing, thinking about what needs to be done next, how we'll meet deadlines, or what we missed earlier. But in the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., the noise of the world fades away. It is during this time that your mind has the chance to find peace and quiet, to step back from the external distractions and reconnect with what's truly important to you. This stillness allows you to access a deeper level of awareness. Without the interruptions of daily life, you can reflect on your thoughts and emotions with more clarity. You might realize that you've been holding on to beliefs or habits that no longer serve you. Or perhaps you uncover new ideas that had been buried under layers of distraction. When your mind is free from external influences, you can examine the things that matter most to you, unclouded by the noise of the world. This is the time to confront your true self, to ask those deeper questions that we often shy away from during the day because we are too busy to think about them. Moreover, the quiet during these early hours isn't just about introspection. It's a time for creativity to flow. In this state of calm, without the stress of the world pressing in on you, you open the door to creative inspiration. For many, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are a time when ideas seem to come effortlessly, when solutions to problems present themselves without conscious effort. It's almost as if your mind is clearer and more open to receiving new thoughts, insights, and inspirations. Without the usual distractions, your mind is able to tap into its deeper reserves of creativity, allowing you to approach problems from a fresh perspective. But the key to unlocking this creativity during these hours is to embrace the stillness. Many people, when they wake up at this time, may feel frustrated or confused about why they're awake. The temptation is to immediately try to fall back asleep or to worry about the fact that they're not getting enough rest. But rather than fighting the wakefulness, the real power lies in accepting it and using it as a gift. In these moments, your mind is alert yet undistracted, and it is more receptive to new ideas. It's the perfect time to harness your creativity, whether through writing, drawing, solving problems, or planning future goals. Even if you don't immediately have a concrete plan in mind, simply allowing yourself the freedom to think without pressure can lead to surprising revelation. In addition to this, the stillness of these early hours also gives you the opportunity to set your intentions for the day. Many successful individuals who wake up early use this time to ground themselves in the present moment and prepare mentally for the day ahead. It's not about rushing into the tasks of the day, but about taking a quiet moment to reflect on what truly matters and what you want to focus on. You may use this time for meditation, visualization, or affirmations to align your thoughts with your goals. This practice of mindful preparation can significantly impact how you approach the rest of your day, setting a tone of clarity, focus, and calm that can be carried through the hours ahead. When you embrace the stillness, it's as if you're taking a step back from the noise of life and returning to your true essence. In the quiet, you can reconnect with your core values, understand your desires more deeply, and recalibrate your mindset. There's no rush in the stillness. There's no urgency. It's a space where you can breathe, think, and act from a place of inner peace. This stillness also provides a buffer against the stressors of life. Starting your day in this way, calm and centered, makes it easier to manage the challenges that arise throughout the day. You'll approach problems with greater patience and resilience because your mind is already clear, already grounded, already in control. In a world that is constantly moving, where noise, distractions, and stress are a regular part of life, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. offer a rare opportunity. The stillness of this time is a tool, a resource, and a gift. A way to reconnect with your inner self, to explore your creativity, and to prepare mentally for the challenges ahead. It's a moment to reset, refocus, and realign your thought. It's not just about waking up early, it's about waking up to the peace that lies within you, waiting to be discovered. And in this stillness, you find the clarity and insight that can set the course for your day, your week, and your life. When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., it's easy to be caught off guard. The world is still asleep, and your body is likely in a deep state of rest. So why not simply return to sleep? After all, the hours of rest we get during this time are precious, and waking up during this window might feel like a disruption to your body's rhythm. But here's the truth. Rather than retreating back into sleep, you have a golden opportunity to take immediate action toward your goals. An opportunity that many people miss. Taking action during these early hours is one of the most powerful ways to harness the potential of this time. Unlike the frenetic pace of the day, when you're often distracted by a never-ending to-do list, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. provide a unique space to make meaningful progress on the things that matter most. This is not just about keeping yourself busy or ticking off items on your agenda. This is about intentionally moving toward your goals with focus and purpose, using the clarity and energy you have at this moment. When you first wake up at this time, your mind is often clear, uncluttered by the demands and distractions of daily life. This clarity is a resource that can be incredibly valuable. You are not yet bombarded by emails, meetings, or other people's needs, and you haven't yet fallen into the routine of the day. This moment is yours to shape. And the beauty of it is that your mind is still in a state of high receptivity. The decisions you make in these early moments will ripple through the rest of the day. By taking deliberate action in this time, you set the tone for the rest of your day, creating momentum that propels you forward. But how exactly can you take action? It doesn't require monumental tasks right out of the gate. In fact, the beauty of these early hours is that even small actions can have an outsized impact. The key is to focus on progress, not perfection. The task at hand doesn't have to be completed in one fell swoop, but it's the act of taking that first step, however small, that creates a shift. If you have a project you've been putting off, this is the perfect time to dedicate a few minutes to it. Whether it's writing down your thoughts, making a phone call, brainstorming ideas, or even sketching out a plan, any action, however small, moves you closer to your goal. The powerful part of this process is that taking action in these early hours is often more productive than during the day. Without the distractions that accumulate throughout the day, you can work with more focus and efficiency. You might find that the clarity and concentration you have during these hours allow you to make decisions with more ease, work faster, and feel a deeper sense of accomplishment. When the world is still and no one is vying for your attention, your ability to concentrate improves. It's as if the world is giving you a blank slate, a fresh canvas to work on, with no interruptions to pull you away. Furthermore, by taking action at this time, you also set a positive, productive tone for the rest of the day. Many successful people talk about the power of a morning routine, and waking up during these early hours allows you to take full advantage of that routine. Whether you choose to work on your personal goals, exercise, or engage in self-development activities, doing something purposeful when you first wake up allows you to hit the ground running. As the day progresses, you'll feel more in control and less overwhelmed by the demands of the world. This momentum continues to build, and the positive energy you've created in the early morning hours carries through the rest of the day, making it easier to stay on track with your goal. Taking action during this time also helps you build a sense of discipline and personal empowerment. There's something undeniably empowering about knowing that you've already accomplished something meaningful before the rest of the world has even woken up. You take back control of your time and energy rather than letting the day dictate how you spend it. This small act of control has a ripple effect, giving you a sense of achievement and satisfaction that lingers throughout the day. Over time, these small actions compound. You begin to see significant progress toward your larger goals. The consistency of taking action during these hours will propel you forward in a way that passive moments of sleep never could. It's also important to remember that action doesn't always have to be related to work or productivity in the traditional sense. Sometimes taking action means tending to your mental or physical health. Engaging in a brief workout, stretching, or practicing mindfulness are all forms of proactive action that benefit you in the long run. These early hours provide an opportunity for self-care that might not be as accessible once the day fully unfolds and the demands of life take over. If you're someone who has struggled to make time for yourself, waking up during these early hours offers a solution. You can use this time to engage in activities that replenish you, things that will make you feel rejuvenated and ready to face the rest of the day. Finally, the act of taking action during these early hours serves as a form of self-mastery. It is a demonstration of your commitment to your personal growth, to your goals, and to your future. It's easy to let the distractions of daily life steer you off course. But in these moments of stillness, you have the opportunity to realign yourself. Each action you take brings you closer to the person you want to become. And over time, this consistency builds not only a productive routine, but a life filled with purpose and intention. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is an invitation to take action, to act decisively, and to move forward in a way that aligns with your deepest aspirations. The time is yours to shape, and by embracing this opportunity, you step into a place of focus, productivity, and growth. You'll find that what you accomplish in these early hours has a profound impact on the rest of your day, and ultimately, on the rest of your life. When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you are standing at a crossroads. It's an unusual moment when your body is still in the depths of sleep, yet your mind is alert and receptive. Most people in this situation would drift back into slumber. But this is a powerful moment to practice gratitude and reconnect with your purpose. In the stillness of these early hours, there is a unique opportunity to cultivate a mindset that can transform the trajectory of your day and ultimately your life. Gratitude and purpose aren't just feel-good concepts. They are foundational principles that shape the way we experience the world around us, and when embraced at this time, they have the power to create lasting change. Gratitude is one of the most transformative practices you can engage in, and there is no better time to tap into its power than during these quiet hours. In the early morning, the world is still, and you have an intimate moment to reflect on what you are truly grateful for. It's a time free from distractions when your mind is not yet clouded by the chaos of the day. At this moment, you can pause and reflect on the blessings in your life, no matter how big or small. You may think about the relationships that bring you joy, the opportunities you've been given, or even the simple things like the warmth of your bed, the beauty of the sky, or the quiet that surrounds you. When you take the time to recognize these blessings, you shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. And this shift has a profound impact on your emotional and mental well-being. Gratitude is not just a fleeting feeling. It's a practice that rewires your brain and your perspective. Studies have shown that regularly practicing gratitude can improve your mental health, reduce stress, and increase feelings of happiness and contentment. But to truly unlock the power of gratitude, it's essential to make it a daily habit. And there's no better time to begin than in these early hours. By consciously acknowledging what you are grateful for, you prime your mind to start the day with a positive outlook. This positive energy can serve as a powerful anchor for the rest of your day, influencing how you respond to challenges, interact with others, and navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life. In addition to gratitude, the early hours also present an ideal opportunity to reconnect with your deeper sense of purpose. When you wake up at this time, the world around you is quiet and you are free from the usual distractions. This stillness provides a rare moment to reflect on your life's bigger picture, the why behind everything you do. Purpose is the driving force that fuels motivation, gives meaning to your actions, and provides direction in life. But in the hustle of daily routines, it's easy to lose sight of that deeper purpose. You get caught up in tasks, responsibilities, and external pressures, and your connection to your true purpose can become diluted. However, during these early hours, you have a unique opportunity to quiet the noise and reconnect with that deeper sense of meaning. Reconnecting with your purpose is an act of self-awareness and introspection. It involves asking yourself, what is it that I truly want in life? What motivates me to get out of bed every morning? What legacy do I want to leave behind? These questions, though simple, are powerful because they allow you to ground yourself in your values and priorities. When you reconnect with your purpose, you reignite your passion for life and reignite your motivation to work toward your goals. You remind yourself that the work you do, the choices you make, and the challenges you face are all part of a larger journey, a journey that is aligned with your values and aspirations. Purpose is a powerful force that can propel you forward in ways you never thought possible. It is what gives you the energy to keep going even when the road gets tough. It provides clarity in times of confusion and helps you stay grounded when you feel lost. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. offers you the opportunity to reconnect with this sense of purpose and realign yourself with your core value. Whether you choose to spend these moments in meditation, reflection, or journaling, this time is a gift that allows you to center yourself and bring your focus back to what truly matters. By cultivating gratitude and reconnecting with your purpose during these early hours, you set the stage for the rest of your day. The mindset you create in these quiet moments will carry you through the challenges you face, allowing you to approach your day with a sense of peace, clarity, and direction. You'll find that you are more resilient in the face of adversity, more focused on your goals, and more at ease with the ups and downs of life. These practices, though simple, have a profound impact on your overall well-being and success. In a world filled with distractions, the early hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. offer a rare opportunity to reset, reflect, and realign yourself. Gratitude and purpose are two of the most powerful tools you have at your disposal, and when you embrace them during these quiet moments, you unlock a level of potential that can transform your life. These practices are not just about feeling good. They are about living intentionally with purpose and clarity every single day. Waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. presents an unusual and valuable opportunity to truly maximize your productivity. At this early hour, the world is still, and there are few distractions to pull you away from your thoughts, tasks, or creative pursuits. It's an ideal time for focused, uninterrupted work. But to fully harness this time, it's essential to approach it with intention. The early morning hours are not just an extension of sleep, but a potential gold mine for productivity. if you know how to use them properly. One of the most important aspects of waking up at this time is the ability to work without distractions. During the early hours, the noise of the world has not yet fully awakened. There are no phone calls to answer, no meetings to attend, and no social media notifications demanding your attention. This quiet time allows you to work with incredible focus and concentration, free from the usual interruptions that can scatter your energy during the day. When you sit down to work at this time, you can direct your full attention to the task at hand without constantly being sidetracked by the endless stream of messages, emails, or phone calls. This lack of distractions is critical for accomplishing more in less time. When you can work with sustained focus, you enter a state of deep concentration, often referred to as flow. In this state, your brain is fully immersed in the task, and you experience heightened productivity. It's the kind of focused work that allows you to get more done in an hour than you might in several hours during a typical day. Because of the stillness and clarity of mind during these hours, you can dive deep into your work and make real progress without the usual mental fatigue caused by constant interruptions. You also gain the benefit of having uninterrupted mental energy. Unlike later in the day, when your mind may be taxed from various tasks and decisions, your brain is still fresh during these early hours. It is primed for cognitive tasks, critical thinking, and problem solving. Another aspect of productivity in this time is the ability to set a strong foundation for the rest of your day. By waking up early and using the time between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. productively, you create a sense of accomplishment right from the start. When you achieve something during this window, whether it's completing an important task, making progress on a project, or engaging in an activity that helps you move toward your goals, you immediately set a positive tone for the rest of the day. This early win gives you a sense of momentum that carries with you as the day unfolds. You will be more energized and motivated to continue tackling your tasks and responsibilities, knowing that you've already made progress while others are still sleeping. The early hours are also a time for proactive planning. This is a crucial but often overlooked aspect of productivity. It's easy to fall into the trap of simply reacting to the demands of the day once you're fully awake and the world begins to stir. But when you wake up early, you have the opportunity to approach your day from a proactive stance. Rather than rushing from task to task, you can take the time to set clear priorities for what you want to accomplish. You might use this time to review your goals, set your intentions for the day, or outline the key tasks that need to be done. This proactive planning is incredibly powerful because it allows you to approach the day with a sense of control rather than feeling overwhelmed or reactive. By the time the day officially begins, you have a clear roadmap for your actions and you know exactly what to focus on. Additionally, waking up early and engaging in productive work allows you to prioritize the things that truly matter to you in the midst of the busyness of life. It's easy to get caught up in less important tasks or to let your days slip away without accomplishing what you set out to do. But when you rise early and dedicate this time to work on meaningful projects, you are taking deliberate action toward your long-term goals. It's a moment to focus on the big picture, the things that are most aligned with your values and aspirations, rather than getting bogged down by small, inconsequential tasks. The quiet of the early morning hours provides the space to focus on what truly moves the needle in your life. Using this time for productive work also fosters a sense of discipline. Waking up early and committing to your productivity is an act of self-discipline that, over time, creates a positive habit. When you consistently use this time to engage in focused work, you build a routine that reinforces your commitment to your goals. This sense of discipline has a compounding effect. As you see the results of your early morning productivity, you are more likely to stick to this routine and continue reaping the benefits. The discipline you develop in the early morning hours extends to other areas of your life, influencing how you approach challenges, stay organized, and manage your time throughout the day. Perhaps one of the most overlooked aspects of using the early hours for productivity is the mental clarity that comes with it. After a good night's sleep, your mind is more alert and capable of higher-level thinking. During this time, you are not fatigued or mentally worn out from the demands of the day. The clarity of thought you experience during this time allows you to approach tasks with a sharper focus and a more efficient mindset. This is especially important for creative or analytical work where the quality of your thinking directly impacts the outcome. By taking advantage of this mental clarity, you are setting yourself up for success, giving yourself the best possible environment for completing your work. In conclusion, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. provide an unmatched opportunity to be productive in a focused, purposeful, and deliberate way. With no distractions, a fresh mind, and the quiet of the world around you, you have a unique space to accomplish more than you might expect. Whether you use this time for planning, deep work, or creative endeavors, it sets the tone for the rest of your day and enhances your overall productivity. The benefits of waking up during this window are profound. Whether it's the sense of accomplishment, the clarity of thought, or the discipline it fosters, making it an incredibly valuable time to tap into for success. In conclusion, the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. present a powerful opportunity for personal transformation. These quiet, uninterrupted moments allow you to take meaningful action toward your goals, engage in reflection, express gratitude, and cultivate focus and productivity in ways that are simply not possible during the busyness of the day. By waking up during this window, you tap into a unique space where clarity, creativity, and discipline can flourish. It's a time when your mind is fresh and the distractions of the world haven't yet taken hold. Embrace these hours, use them wisely, and you will find that they become the foundation for a more purposeful, fulfilling, and productive life. Thank you for taking the time to reflect on the power of these early hours. As you embark on this journey, I wish you the very best of luck. May you find the strength and motivation to wake up with intention, harness the quiet of the early morning, and transform your aspirations into achievements. Remember, success is built in the small moments. Those early hours can be the spark that lights the way to greatness. Stay focused, stay driven, and most importantly, stay true to yourself. Thank you.